my second vlog. So looks like that I'm enjoying this, so I'm going to continue vlogging. I'm in the process of editing my first one, which would be up by now already. So yeah, if you haven't checked it out, go and check it out. Today's agenda is Barry's off today. So usually on his day off, we tend to come outside just so he can film, I can film, take pictures and things like that, and Whiskey can have his playtime. So Barry at the moment is practicing with his gimbal. He's had that gimbal for a while now, but only recently that he's been wanting to practice. Whiskey and I are usually the models for him. You'll see some of the behind the scenes. I'll pop this camera so you can capture that.
파란 하늘에 핑크빛 구름 네 손에 나에게 줄 chocolate I'm feeling so good 눈에 보이는 모든 게 예뻐 You already made my day 다가와서 꽉 안아줄 때 충전되는 이 느낌 너와 함께라면 어디든 좋아 더 깊어질 곳이 없는 것 같은데요 for real 깊어져 깊어져만큼
Whiskey, where's Daddy? Where's Daddy? Go get him. Whiskey, go get him. Go get him. Come on, Victor. Come on.
너와 함께라면 어디든
So it is Friday the 20th. I haven't picked up my camera since the last time on Wednesday when Barry and I we went out for a shoot. It's been a little bit busy finishing cleaning up because Dad comes home tonight. So we just dropped off Barry at work. By we, I mean Whiskey and I. Whiskey sitting in the back. The reason we dropped off Barry at work and kept the car is because Barry's work is 20 minutes away from our place in the direction of the airport. So rather than him coming back all the way home and then picking us up and going to go pick up Dad, I'm just going to pick him up on the way and then go hang out with my sister for a bit, which she's also on the way to the airport. Again, airport is like, I don't know, 100 kilometers away from our place. So we'll hang out with my sister and her dog for a bit before we head out to the airport tonight.
There's something else we need to find. Say you'll go.
The waves are crazy this morning.
Blue is your heart. It's been like that from the start.
Let's go for a walk,
Say
Whiskey.
you'll
You wanna
stay
go for a walk?
till the morning light. I'll help you through the fight. Let's make footprints. Walk with me. Let's leave the past behind. Walk with me. Down the road, there's sunshine and light. Say you'll go.
The sun feels good. I know it's here only for a few seconds, but it's really chilly this morning. That's why I put on this jacket. And I feel like an Oompa Loompa. I'm excited for my dad's visit, especially this time round. He last visited us in October last year, so almost a year back, but I was a very different person then. I still had those pieces of me that would easily get agitated and triggered by certain things that dad would say, because that's just my inner child. My nervous system tend to get really heightened when I am put in a similar scenario that I grew up in. Nothing against my parents, they did the absolute best that they could, and dad's still doing that, and he's a beautiful soul. I love him to pieces. But again, we all have our little personal experiences, things that trigger us, things that agitate us, and that all comes down to you as a person. It has nothing to do with the other person around. So it has nothing to do with my dad. It has all to do with me, because I felt insecure within me. I had a lot of self doubt. So when he would say something or question something, that would trigger me. But now that I have found this peace within me and I found this extreme unconditional self love, I am excited to have a completely new experience with my dad this time. The biggest thing in your evolution and your growth is you start growing and you start letting go of things that don't serve you only when you stop blaming other people for your circumstances. In fact, I am extremely grateful that whatever I experienced in my life, extreme lows and extreme highs, everything in between, I'm grateful for all of that, because that's who's made me, is what makes me as Jazz sitting right in front of you talking about this now. So I'm excited to meet my dad as this new version of me, this new, true, authentic version of me that dad has probably not experienced either. Like, yes, of course, we stay in touch over the phone, but it's different when you're in person. So I'm really excited to see how this extremely compassionate, self compassionate, and self loving being is put in a similar situation from the past. Again, it's not actually a similar situation, it's going to be a whole new situation, because I am different, my energy is different, and of course my dad has changed in a year as well. And that's very easy for us to dismiss when we sort of live in the past. We think that our situation hasn't changed, things haven't changed. But when you change your perspective and then you start seeing it from a different lens, you will see that people involved in that situation has changed as well. You were choosing not to see them as changed and evolved and grown person. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited how this week will unfold. In saying that, there was definitely a few times while I was going through the cleaning process of the house, there was definitely parts where my inner child, the inner Jazz, the little Jazz, felt anxious, because that is what was my natural state of being growing up. Extremely heightened nervous system, extremely anxious, extremely aware of the surroundings, gauging how everyone is feeling and how I should be behaving in that given scenario. So I could sense a few times that my inner child went into that same state of being, where I just had to step in and give myself a hug and let my inner child know that I've got her. I've got her. She doesn't have to worry about the same things that used to stress her out and make her feel anxious. Sorry, I'm keeping an eye on Whiskey as well. Whiskey! It's really nice to befriend your inner child and let them know that they're not in the same situation that they were growing up, that they don't have to take care of themselves, that they don't have to do everything on their own, that you've got them. And every time that little jazz, that little Nata. So that's what my dad calls me, Nata. My nickname is Niti, so my dad calls me Nata. That inner Nata, every time I feel that uncomfortable feeling in my body, I just comfort her. So yeah, this is going to be an extremely new experience for me to connect and bond and make new memories with my dad from this new version of me, or from this authentic version of me, where I don't feel the need to pretend anymore. I'm completely okay the way I'm living life, the way I do things, the way I think. I love myself, I love for who I am. So I don't feel the need to pretend or put up masks to make him, make my dad feel happy or comfortable, because I am comfortable the way I am. And he gets to see his daughter in the most purest and authentic form, not putting any expectations on how he would react or how he would receive this version of me. That's his own journey. That's for him to process. So I'm not putting any expectations on that. And I'm just looking forward to this. I'm just really looking forward to this. Good morning. So, as you can see, it's the next day, it's Saturday. Last night, we came back really late after picking up dad because his flight got delayed from Perth, 2 hour delay. So, his initial flight was supposed to land at 8 o'clock, but then it landed at 10 o'clock. And as I mentioned yesterday, the airport is like 100 kilometers from here. So, we went halfway to my sister's place after picking up Barry from work.
Where will you go? Won't you miss the ones you know? I'll be here, hanging on, waiting for your call. Seems like time as a wave passing by, leave a mark in our minds, turn to memories. River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're gone, gone.
We hung out for a bit, had momos.
River's gonna cry when you're
I love momos. So we enjoyed that. We had dinner and we left her place around 9:50, 9:20 to go pick up dad. It was crazy busy at the airport at the arrivals, at the pickup spot.
I still see when we climbed up in those trees, 12 years old, feel the wind and watch the river run, and the sun would always shine. When we sat there, you and I, the river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry.
Yeah, since I didn't get to close out the vlog yesterday, I thought I'll do it now. I didn't go to bed until almost 1 o'clock, and mind you, my bedtime is like 8 o'clock, between 8 and 9. So I woke up feeling really groggy. It feels like I'm hungover because my body's not used to having late nights. But today's gonna be a recovery day. We'll see. Again, we haven't planned anything. We'll just go with the flow and see where the day takes us. But thank you so much for being here for another vlog, and I will see you in the next video. Again, not sure if it's gonna be a vlog or something else, but just following my excitement at the moment and see where that takes me. But sending you all so much love and light. Mwah.